Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you use X and you're interested in ComfyUI or AI creation, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of these different threads going viral this week. People were showing quote unquote live footage overlaid with a character of choice. So a lot of people are showing that it's a man used for the control net, and then they overlay, a pretty AI influencer girl. A lot of these tweets didn't necessarily say it's live footage, but they did kind of imply, or they left it vague to kind of fool people outside of the AI space into thinking that you can generate characters of this quality and render them on the fly. So they think that, on YouTube, there could be someone streaming for 24 hours straight who doesn't exist. But as you know, this doesn't exist yet. This is actually Kling Motion. And what you can see here is the gentleman on the left obviously rendered this in advance and then used an AI influencer as his reference image. Now, today, I'm going to show you how you can do this super easily with two ways. One is through Kling Motion, and the other is through a custom workflow that I just created for Wan 2.2 Animate. So I'm going to show you both, and you can tell me what you think. I think that Kling is probably a little bit better than my Wan 2.2 Animate, but it does cost money. But on the flip side, the Wan 2.2 Animate is kind of a heavy workload. I did need to use my 5090, of course, with 128 gigabytes of system RAM, and RAM is just so expensive now. So maybe using Kling is better for some people unless you already have your AI computer built. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the first step. Now, just to be lazy, I did this in ChatGPT. I actually tried it in Nano Banana as well, but I preferred the results from ChatGPT's image generation. So I took my small zero avatar, and then I took the first frame from the control net video that I'm using to combine them into our reference image. So giving it the same layout, pose, all that kind of stuff is going to help with the end generation. So this is a pro tip that I would suggest you do. If I just threw the raw small zero avatar in there, it wouldn't have as good of results. It's much clearer when you do it this way. And this is the video that I was using. I just took 10 seconds from this woman named Maisa Moet. Thank you for that. We're using you for your motion today. So you take the image that you created, and then we're going to go into our Wan 2.2 workflow that I created. So here's the video. This is about a 10-second video. There's the image. Now, this is a familiar workflow that you might have seen before. This is the Wan 2.2 Animate. I modified it a little bit for this particular project, so you can get longer form videos, better quality, more suited to the project. So I'm not going to render one live at the moment because it does take about 5 to 6 minutes or so to render one, but I'm going to show you the result that I have here. So this is the end result. There's no audio or anything like that. There's a little bit of distortion on the left there. I mean, I could render it again, but that kind of gives you an idea of how easy this is. I mean, if you crop that in vertically, it would be perfectly fine. It's just that lighting on the left there that's a little bit distorted. But that looks pretty good, right? So if you saw that pop on X, you might think, oh, okay, it's a live webcam, right? But it's not. This is what it's doing. And like I said before, I don't think this is as good as Kling Motion, but this is a free workflow, and I'm going to put it on my website, which is smallzero.io. So you can head over there. I'm going to put this workflow for free. If you sign up for free, you can get access to it. You can also get access to our Discord and come hang out in the community. It's really cool. There's a lot of good members there, and it's a lot of fun. So that'll be uploaded to there after this video is posted. Now on the screen, I'm going to show you what Kling gave me. So I did one earlier, but it took about 10 minutes for the API to render it. So I'm not going to do that live either. I'm just going to show you the output that I got. So it was the same process. It was this video, this photo, and then combined. So I'm going to put that up on the screen right now, and you can let me know what you think. I personally think the Kling looks a little bit better. It's more realistic, the movements, there's no distortion on the lighting, but it is fun to try for free if you want to do the Wan 2.2. There's definitely some improvements that could be had in the workflow, so feel free to play with it and let me know if you adjusted anything that made it better. Just leave a comment on this video because I read them all. But there is one more thing I wanted to tell you about, because before I said there isn't any software that currently can do live overlays in that quality on a webcam. That is true, but it's coming very soon. Now, it's called Flow Act R1 by ByteDance. So you're going to be able to create an avatar that can stream 24 hours at about 480p bandwidth or resolution. So you could have a stream that never ends. You could have an influencer that's chatting all the time. And I do believe it's going to have LLM capabilities and text to voice. So there'll be a personality embedded, kind of like an agent for live streaming. So that's coming soon, hopefully. They have a white paper out right now. It's not out yet, but you know it's coming. This is just the natural progression of things. So if you want to get this workflow, head over to smallzero.io. It's uploaded now. Other than that, have a great day, guys.